Hey guys, LPS Meanful here, it's JJ, and today I'm going to be giving you parents, so if any parents are watching, the comments are on, comment down below, or just any fellow LPS or collectors who are wondering where or how to spot fakes, where to buy LPS, and if an LPS is overpriced or not. But also, I'm going to be doing this video off of this list of 3 things. Number 1 is where to purchase your G2 LPS. This is only G2, as well as other generations, but I'm mainly talking about G2, which is what most people collect. And G2, or Generation 2, LPS is the most valuable, and you can sell them for the most, but they also are bought for the most. And because they are so famous and pretty expensive, there has been lots of fakes. But don't worry, I'll be telling you how to not get scammed. Because trust me, I've gotten scammed with LPS quite a bit in my days, in my 6 to 7 years of collecting. So we're going to start off with number 1, where to purchase your G2 LPS from. So I would say about 90% of my G2 LPS are, and just LPS in general, are from eBay. You could also use Mercari. I personally don't use Mercari just because I've never bought anything off of there, but it's pretty much the same thing as eBay. But I have scrolled on there looking for LPS, and they do sell a lot cheaper on there. I don't really know anything about it, but I would just follow the fake tips, because they might sell fakes, but I just don't know how the listing looks like. I know how the eBay listings that are fake look like. Not so sure about the Mercari listings. But you're gonna really want to go there. You can also go to flea markets if you don't really trust in online sales or anything like that. I've gotten the majority, like 20% of my pets from thrift stores, flea markets, yard sales, all that kind of stuff. But yes, flea markets have them. It is very rare to find them at the flea market, and sometimes at the flea market you can find incredible deals, like 20 LPS for $1 or like something like that. But then other times they can be like $20 for like a lizard or something that's not worth like $1. So really watch out for that. So that is where to buy G2s. I'm gonna tell you also where to buy G7s, just in case you're looking for those. Real quick, Walmart has them, Target has them, and GameStop has them. As well as some other stores, but those are the ones where I get them from, as well as Amazon, as long as you buy it from the LPS website on Amazon. And now on to the next category, which is how to spot fakes. If you are a parent or grandparent or just somebody who is not very into LPS and doesn't really know anything about them, you probably wouldn't even expect them to have fakes. You're probably like, these are just little plastic toys. Why would somebody dupe them? And it's not just somebody, it's multiple people. Which, fakes are amazing. I love fakes. I use fakes all the time. But it's not good when you're trying to get the real thing and you're overpaying for it, or you're just really getting disappointed when you thought you were getting the real thing and then it comes in the mail after like a week of shipping and it's fake. That has happened to me so many times, and not just in the past, like in the past year I've gotten scammed so many times. But now, if I'm not 100% sure on if the LPS is authentic or not, you could message the seller on eBay or anything like that, and sometimes they'll tell you, but they could just say yes. If you're wanting for the clarifications, say just in the peg or something, or the face, a close-up on the face, stuff like that, just ask for like close-up next shots, like where you can kind of see the peg, or just close-up shots with the paint, and just really look at a reference photo of an actual authentic one that you found from like Google or something, and not just trust your gut if you don't have that LPS. So now on to the pegs. So this is the main way you tell if LPS are authentic or not, but some brands that are duping LPS and making knockoffs have realized that, real LPS have clear pegs. So let's make them have clear pegs. So I'm going to show you how to spot a LPS when it is an obvious white peg. Okay, so here are my 2 LPS collies. So if you can guess which one is the authentic, you are a true LPS fan, or you're kind of just smart. So this is the authentic little collie. He was about $40, and this little guy was $5. So you may be like, JJ, well, obviously this guy's the fake. How would you not expect him to be fake when he was $5? Okay. 1, there can be people who think it's a good deal and stuff like that, or think it's a trusted seller, like have 100% positive feedback or something like that. It's just, obviously, I'll start with number 1. Do not buy the LPS that are like 25 collies for $20. Like, that's obviously not it. Not even one collie is worth $20. So just make sure that you're buying prices that add up to actual LPS. Like if you look up other LPS qualities, they have to be around the same price. But there is authentic LPS that you can get for really cheap. I got this guy for a really cheap price. He was like $10 off of the original, like average price for this guy. And I was like, oh, he's not fake. You can tell this man's authentic by my process of elimination. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing you the easy key factors. So here's an authentic. If you don't have the authentic in your hands, you can just look up a picture on eBay or in a video or something. But here's the authentic. So we're going to start off with the obvious thing. He's a lot shorter. This guy's a lot shorter than this guy. So that is because he has a lot better of a peg and a lot more bobble. This guy, he can bobble. This guy, he can bobble. Like, he can move his head, but it's not bobbles. You know, it's not bobbling and bounce. It's more of a bounce. And number 2 is the paint job. This guy is gray, and this guy's kind of more like a brownish gray. Number 3 is this guy he is a really old pet, so he has airbrush. All the old pets had airbrush shading, and this guy has no airbrush shading, so he just a complete block on his face. Same with his side. You can tell, again, by the huge color difference, but it's not even blended, and the authentic one does. So for this pet, it would be very easy to tell. You can just like kind of look at the side profile and be like, okay, this guy has like no blending. He is obviously fake. But the main reason how I tell if a pet is authentic or not, especially on eBay when you can't really tell, or you don't have like a side-by-side comparison, is looking at the peg. So some sellers do post a picture kind of like this, even if the peg is clear, or if the peg is white. So I'm going to try my best to show you the white peg. Okay, right there you can see that white peg. I'll zoom in on the screen. So all G7 LPS have white pegs. So if you have a G7 LPS and your peg is white, don't fear, they're all white. But the G2, almost every single LPS has a clear peg. Why not every single one? There's these Blythe ones. I'll put some on the screen. There's not a couple, but there is like 2 really famous Blythe pets that I'll put right here on the screen. They do have white pegs. So those ones, it is extremely hard to tell if they're authentic or not. But you should have to look at the paint jobs and the way the face is sculpted and that kind of stuff. Is this girl right here. She looks pretty much authentic. Now, I'm actually not 1,000% sure. I'm like 99.99999% sure she is fake because of her eyes and her eyelashes. But I'm going to tell you there is fake pets. There is fake pets that do have clear pegs. Which is so annoying because I hate when they do that. But anyways, this is a collie who you would probably think is authentic. She has a pretty nice paint job. I don't have a comparison of the like authentic version because this is a very rare pet, but I use her for some of my videos because you cannot tell she's fake. And to top it off, she has a clear peg. That does not mean she is authentic though. Fake brands that copy LPS and make knockoffs do clear pegs most of the time. Now they mostly are made with clear pegs. This is a more recent one I bought, and she has a clear peg. But the main key factor what I noticed was, so that's how to spot fakes. But they don't just copy top 5s. They also copy beagles, puppies. I've seen so many. But another reason to tell if they're fake, this is only for eBay, is if the pet is like $5. There's no one's ever going to sell a Cocker Spaniel for $5. And if they do, you're most likely not going to find it, okay? You're not going to find it. Number 2 is if the pet has multiple quantities. People don't do that when they actually have authentic pets because every pet looks slightly different. They can have more chips or something like that. They don't ever look exactly the same. Paint job, airbrush, they don't ever look the same. So if there's multiple quantities available, don't do it. Just don't do it, okay? If they're fake. And that could also be like 24 this product has sold. That no one has 24 like of this pet. Like nobody has 24 of the same pet. So that's obviously a sign that it's a fake. Now, number 3 is if you are buying an LPS and you're like, okay, this is expensive. This is a real picture. I can see the clear peg. The face looks really good compared to my comparison picture. Okay. Now, some people will do that. They will they have a fake pet and they either don't know that it's fake or they're trying to get away with it. And they sell it in fake pet for a way overpriced or the same price or maybe like a few dollars lower, expecting that people won't notice it. But I notice. So what I would do is if there's one of that pet available on eBay, if it's like $44 and it's a short hair cat, that's probably a right price. If it's like $100 and it's a short hair cat and you're not 100% sure if it's worth that much, I would look it up on other websites like Mercari and all that kind of stuff. If there's an LPS wiki, I know there's an LPS like wiki type thing. I don't know if it says the average price and that kind of stuff, but if it does, that would be pretty nice. But most pets have the same, like, multiple listings for the same pet. So if it's around the same price, maybe like $5 lower or $5 higher, it's gonna be a pretty good deal. Well, guys, that is it I have for today's video. Sorry about the pretty long video. There's just a lot of information I want to let you guys know because I've gotten scammed so many times with fake pets. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!